Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world of magic and miracles. I greet you, as always, with a smile. It's great to be here. Great to be with you. It's kind of amazing. Sometimes on this broadcast and other places, remind myself and everyone that we're in outer space. We always somehow have been programmed, in a sense, that outer space is out there. It's Mars, it's Venus, it's the sun, and we're not outer space. But as soon as you hear the words or you can feel what I'm saying, you know we are in space. It's such a simple awareness. We're a planet, they're a planet, and we're in space. But because we're on Earth, and we call this our home and our planet, we consider them outer space. But we're neighbors, just down the road from each other, all out in the middle of a vast space. This thing called gravity keeps us tethered to this third rock from the sun. But we're out there, and we're moving. We're constantly moving upon our own axis and moving as a part of the solar system and the galaxy that's moving through space. They've charted stars and where they were 500,000 years ago. We were somewhere different too. So it's easy to think we're just here, when in reality, we're far beyond just here. And that's a picture also of the orchestration of life itself. Constant movement, constant change. We're never the same. And it's orchestrated by your creator, by your twin, by your team, your friends in the outer reaches of the universe. And because we're connected to time in this physical dimension, we can't see that something has been coming for eons. Something has been orchestrated like a domino flipped over, starting a clock that will produce something at some point that's perfect for you. In the moment it happens, we're like, a new job showed up just in time. I just got fired and a new job came. We can't see from our perspective that the job was coming before you were even fired or before you quit or whatever. The new house was coming. The new person was coming. The money was coming. But it appears that it just arrived. And in reality, it has, because there is no time and space. It's all happening now. But in this physical dimension, we have a reference of yesterday and today. And so we track it. It allows us to see that we've changed. We're not the same person we were yesterday. Even though we lock on to the fact that I'm a day older, but it's more than that. I've moved. I'm in outer space. I'm connected to my creator. So we're not the same. And all of us can feel that. We can all feel this change, this growth, this never-ending expansion, this fullness, this feeling of there's more, and I'm going to get it. I'm going to find it. I'm going to know it. It's a part of me. And you look back and it's happened. You found it. You're living it. And then there's more. But in this moment, the softness that I speak about, in the midst of the higher frequency, is the most brilliant feeling. If you feel yourself anxious in any way, step into the softness of the new flow. If you feel yourself worried, step into the feeling of the new flow. Within it is all the answers, all the peace, all that you need. And you'll find, if you can go there, all your anxiousness will disappear. In this human reality, there's 9 billion things to be anxious about. And every day, something shows up. But in that moment when you experience something different, you know it's where you want to be, where you want to live. So we're moving in a flow that has a feeling of perfection delivered into your form and into your thoughts that soon go silent. So we're walking in rhythm, moving in sound, humming to the music as the world goes around. It's been so long that I've been here. On this path, we're never alone. We've traveled so very far. We're on our way back home. We're walking in rhythm, moving in sound, humming to the music As the world goes around, it's simply a vibration of magic and perfection that displaces everything. We're done with your controlling. I can feel the old system of control and manipulation leaving my body. It is only when you can see that something exists that gives you the awareness to see it leave. I can feel the programming in my blood and in the mind of the physical form. It produces the reaction to every situation and circumstance that we encounter, and that reaction is knee-jerk. These are our filters that come from the program that was intravenously fed into our being upon our arrival into this physical plane we call Earth. The pillars of the program are fear, doubt, and worry, which primarily serve as gatekeepers to keep you from looking inside to see who you really are. And with these, the program directs you to look outside of yourself for all the answers and all the solutions and all the so-called problems that the program itself has created. That's a massive program, simple but ingenious, placed inside our DNA and pumped through our blood system and all the other major systems of the mind-body infrastructure. Its method of control and manipulation forced a bypass around the world of spirit and our awareness as its transmitters. When we can detach from the pattern, we become a vessel for the world of spirit. So make your connection with your creator your most important connection. Consciously connect until you find yourself always connected without having to think about it. Be filled with the spirit of joy, awe, curiosity, and confidence. Support your fellow man by seeing the vision that they see for themselves and their life, and then holding that vision with those same attributes of joy, awe, curiosity, and confidence. Don't let the program of fear, doubt, or worry creep into your system of power, magic, and miracles. Give encouragement and stand tall in the face of all situations and circumstances, always holding the vision that is desired by the one who is sovereign, magnificent, and one with the source of all that is. Honor, respect, and pride for who they are is the highest feeling you can express. So much patience is required as we all, at different levels of awareness, wait for each other to move away from the massive programming that we have been given. For until then, we are mostly going around in circles, repeating the same patterns of fear, doubt, and seeking outside of ourselves for answers, even though we might have just put on a different outfit that makes us think we are not still in the same place. As I said before, it is genius in its delivery to each one of us, and to break free of that program in the end is simple. But until you come to make that choice through a higher level of awareness, it will feel as though it is impossible, mostly because you won't even know that it was ever real. We are so magnificent, and even with this ingenious programming running in the background or foreground of our lives, we still deliver so much magic, beauty, and magnificence. We are truly glorious, a marvel, a star, a universe, a galaxy, an indescribable force of unstoppable power. What we deliver cannot be measured, cannot be comprehended, and cannot be fathomed, by the logic and the reasoning of the physical world. I am typing these words while listening to a song with great rhythm, and my fingers are moving to the beat of the music as I am typing the words from my mind. It's like I'm playing the piano with the music while following a stream of consciousness that is pouring through me. I'm sure I could have been a musician, and I probably was in a different lifetime. These are the kind of things that are in all of us, and no one can explain them through science or logic. This is just a tiny piece of what we are capable of doing, for what we can do and what we already do is beyond the scope of understanding. It is limitless. And now my typing is more like drums, and now I am jamming, and I'm here, there, and everywhere, just like you. It is in these moments that we kick the programming to the curb and feel that piece of us that is beyond technology, that is greater than anything that has ever existed anywhere. But the program just quietly waits in the background until you come back from your visit to that magnificent you, that indescribable you, that unstoppable you. And until you don't come back, you keep coming back. And once again, return back to the fear, doubt, and forgetfulness of who you really are. For the program is deep within our being, and no one escapes its tentacles without a leap into the vast abyss of nothingness, where your magnificence awaits you, and where upon arriving there, you will never return to the hold that the program had over you. For you will have deleted all the programs that have been your lifeblood. This will appear to be a lonely place at first, but then, along with your creator, you will find a crowd of beings so big and so vast that have been waiting for your arrival. Masters, angels, your guides and your team, friends like Simeon, your twin, and many more. And of course, your awareness with that great ship, Ontaria, will fill your visible and non-visible view. You may find yourself less and less connected to the place where your programming was hooked up to you. But in the softness of the new flow, you will just gently lift above the physical plane while still living within it. As this happens, you will find yourself becoming immune to the influence of the programming of the human entity, and all the reactions will disappear. And you will take the lead in the transition from the old to the new, from the harsh and jagged to the soft and gentle. So now I sing the song that my fingers were moving to while I was writing these words. It is sung to the entities that created the programs that have tricked humanity into forgetting who they are. I changed most of the words, but the melody and the rhythm are the same. It goes like this. We are amazed, but not amused by all you try and make us do. Through fear and doubt, you programmed us with decisions that were made by you. But we are sick and tired of hearing your song that was designed to keep us playing along. And if you really want to hear our views, we're done with your controlling. It's not too cool to be ridiculed, but you brought this upon yourself. We're all so tired of what you placed inside. We want the truth and nothing else. Yeah. And we are sick and tired of hearing your song that was designed to keep us playing along. But if you really want to hear our views, we're done with your controlling. Everyone sing along and say, now it stops. Oh, now it stops. Yeah, now it stops. Bum, 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 now it stops. No longer afraid, we walk away. We now know who we really are. Above the doubt and forgetfulness, we know that we're a shining star. Oh, yeah. So why do you keep making us hear your song that was designed to keep us playing along? 'Cause if you really want to hear my view, you can't do nothing. You're done. Now it stops. Oh, now it stops. Yeah, now it stops. We're finished. Now it stops. You can't do anything. Now it stops. Oh, yeah, yeah. Now it stops. Now it stops. Now it stops. Cheers, everyone. So much music. So much music. So much freedom. So much power. So much softness. So above everything. Where you find yourself in the midst of a perfect life with perfect health and a magic future forever. Thank you for joining me. I am David.